sure that catches my face. Okay, cool. So what I have here is my keys, my car keys. And I've simplified my keys, my keychains to only having my car key, my key fob to get into my office, my back door house key, my front door house key, and my earplugs for when I play music and I practice with the band. Now for the past, I would say, and I just did this, I reduced it down to this today. For the past couple weeks, 2 weeks ago, my keys didn't look like that. There were a bunch of keys on there. I didn't know what the keys were for. There was a bunch of keys. They all looked the same. I guess after a couple of years, just keys. You get keys from different places. I don't even know where they came from. I had a couple keys to get into my dad's dealership when I was working there. I left it on there. I had a couple keys that I just had no idea what they were for, but I just left it on there because I was like, oh, maybe one day I'll figure out what they're for. And every night I was coming home pretty late, working my 9 to 5. I'd come back, go to band practice, and then after band practice come home. It's already dark, and I'd come to my front door. I would pull out my keys, and it was the same routine every time. I'd have to flip through all the keys, try each one by one, because there was like 3 that looked the same. And I'd be standing there in the cold, just like, oh man, every day, 5 minutes just trying to get into the house. Until one day it dawned on me, why don't I get rid of these keys that I don't know what the purpose of them is for, right? Why don't I just keep the bare essentials, the bare necessities of what I need, so that when I pull up to my front door, oh, front door key, boom, get in the house. I don't have to spend 5 minutes trying to get into my house every day. So finally, I got rid of all those keys that I didn't know what I needed them for, and reduced my keys down to this. My life is way easier now, okay? Everything on that key ring has a purpose. I know what it's used for. Now, the reason I'm telling you guys about this story, this is not just a video about making your keys more efficient, but this is really more of an analogy to how most men today are living their lives. Okay, I'm talking to all those men out there. We have a lack of priorities in our lives, and it's gotten to a point where we are not clear, we're not defined, we don't know what we're doing. We want to do all these great things, man. Especially for the more ambitious people like me. Like I consider myself to be a super ambitious person. I want to be an author. I want to be a musician. I want to own my own business, create my own brand. And I think there's a lot of guys like me out there, but we don't know where to start. And when we don't have priorities, and we have all these things that we want to do, but we don't prioritize what is the most important thing that I need to be doing. And as a result, it's easy for us to get swayed in different directions. It's easy for us to chase pleasures, temporary pleasures. I look at most guys my age, they're ambitious, they want to do a lot of stuff, but for some reason they're going out and they're getting drunk on the weekends, or every night they're getting high. And they're just chasing pleasure. They want to go just, oh, I just want to watch sports. I just want to drink beer. I just want to, eat pizza. I just want to go have casual sex. And these guys are just chasing, I just look around. Everyone's just chasing pleasure, man. Oh, I want to go to Coachella. I want to do, everyone just wants to go out and go to concerts and go to sporting events and do all this stuff. Chasing pleasure. And for some reason, at the end of the day, these guys who are still getting all this stuff, They're drinking the beer, they're having the pizza, they're smoking the weed, they're having the casual sex, they're watching the sports. For some reason, they still feel depressed. Because when you're only chasing pleasure, when you're only chasing these things that make you feel good temporarily, you're going against the very nature of your manhood. Because we as men, what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to build. We're supposed to create. Build and conquer. Create. And when you completely neglect that aspect of your manhood, you will be depressed. There's no other way of saying it, man. Like, you will be depressed if you're not doing something to create, if you're not doing something to build something for yourself and for the world, then I guarantee you something's going to feel like it's missing from your life. Okay? So I'm talking to those guys who are just like me, in their 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, whatever. Maybe you're going on 30, you still want to, get your life together. You need to prioritize your life. And for most guys in their early 20s, building your own business, building something, creating something that will pay you dividends for the next decade really is the priority, man. I'm telling you guys. You need to figure out a way where you can build something that's going to pay you when you wake up in the morning. Okay? Because, yeah, man, there's a lot of guys out there who are still living with their parents, like me. And the first thing that we need to do is get out. We need to get out. Okay? So, build, man. Build, create. Every day you should be creating something. You should be creating something. You should be creating YouTube videos. You should be creating music. You should be writing books. You should something that you're passionate about. Talk about it. Share it. Create from your heart, and put all those things together. And eventually, create a product that you can market to other people, that will help other people, that will offer a version of reality to other people that they will buy and that they can get behind and that they can commit to. Okay? So priority number one in life, when you're just coming out of college, when you're an ambitious person, man, build something that will create you money. That's the priority, man. And you should be busting your ass off. Like, a lot of you guys are probably working a 9 to 5 like me. Literally, wake up early. Work before you go to work. Get home. Work. While other people are watching sports, while other people are smoking weed, work on your business so that you can have something to pay you dividends. So you can be financially free. And then you can move on to the dessert, but this is the main course. Okay? Just wanted to make that video clear. I hope that helped you guys out. Please subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. I'll be posting about 2 to 3 times per week. Again, we're going to do monthly specials on my podcast video series. Now is the time where I interview interesting, like-minded people, just to help you guys out. So for now, peace. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.